This isn't life, it's looping code. Hollow gods in download mode. I scream in static, breathe in rust, and all I build will turn to dust.
Oh man, we're alive. It's a good day to be alive. What is CM Punk saying? It's a good day to be alive. No, that's Creed.
You are alive.
What fucking band is that again? I almost said Creed.
Godsmack.
There you go, Godsmack. Oh, that just is Creed.
Oh,
that's Creed with extra steps. That's just Creed with extra
It's Creed
steps.
from Boston.
Hey, shout out to Mac.
Shout out to Mac. Oh man, Mac is great.
Godsmack expert.
Godsmack.
Godsmack. Wait a minute. Holy
Another
shit.
one
Oh, that's our tag team name?
away.
Oh my god, that's so good. For so many reasons. Hi everybody. Hi everyone. We're here to talk about wrestling. My name is John. I'm John. That's Greg. He talked over me. And then that's Nick. He laughed. He's got the skull if you're watching a video.
Bruno.
I apologize for last week's video that didn't go up.
It didn't?
What?
No, you know what happened? When I upload the audio podcast, sometimes it uploads the fucking audio to YouTube. And I'm like, why am I doing that? So I delete the audio. And so this week when I deleted the audio, it was the video. And I didn't notice until like yesterday. I was like, where's the video? What the fuck? And so that
Gotta wear costumes this week.
we had
If anything,
costumes on.
I was there.
It also may be a blessing in disguise. You didn't have to watch how lethargic and tired we were at a terrible hour.
I was dying. I'm live this week though. Hi everyone.
It's bad enough you could already tell how low energy we kind of were.
I was gonna go to sleep. I was like, okay, I thought Greg missed it. I was like, all right, Nick is working. Greg can't make it. I'm gonna go to bed. And then Greg writes me right before, and he's like, I put the coffee on. And I was like, oh man, he already drank the coffee.
No.
So,
No, I hadn't drank the coffee yet. I was getting to you and be like,
you should have made that clear.
That's the part where you just like don't respond. You just turn your phone off for the night.
oh god, no! I was like, are we doing this so I can go make the coffee?
I was like, he made the coffee. Let's go. I don't know. He doesn't have to sit there awake. he's like, fuck it.
I'm awake. Go, I'm alive.
That's great. So,
Oh, wait, fellas, I need to show you all something. Flashes.
Oh shit!
Listen,
No.
I might have shown this before, but I'm feeling it. And when I say before, I gotta say, boys, 4 fingers up, 4 horsemen tank. Was it like the '96 logo? I think.
I fucking love the 4 Horsemen theme song. It's like one of the greatest theme songs in wrestling history,
I like
hands
the
down.
one before the WWE one, but like the WWE one's great too.
It is.
Oh,
I like the
gotcha.
'96 one.
Wow.
Bam. Shout out to Paula Jordan, I think.
It's good shit. It's good shit.
Shout out to Paula.
AEW's like
started using it himself.
AEW did like a version of it, right? For like
For that thing that we shouldn't talk about.
for the Pinnacle that wasted great idea. It was a good idea. They didn't execute it well.
Hey, do you remember the Micro Horsemen of Brock Anderson and Brian Pillman Jr.?
Yes.
Oh my god, that happened. That was a thing. They both stink.
I love Dark and Elevation.
It sucks because back then I'd have so much.
They also gave Brock Anderson a badass theme song that was reminiscent of that 4 Horsemen theme. And again,
You know what really stinks is that now that
Uh-oh.
Dark is over, and I look back at all the like bright-eyed like potential hoping that these guys would make it. Like, wow, look at these potential horsemen, and they fucking both stink. It's fine. It's been years now. They still suck. This is fucked up.
But one of them's got a Fed job, John.
Sort of for how long? Because he's like a you talk about like the projects that come from AEW to NXT and they really work, and you got your Ricky Starks and you got your Ethan Page, and those are really working. I'd say Ethan Page more than anything. Like, that guy's really made that work. If they can take that momentum to the main roster, wow, that's gonna be really good for him. I think Chelsea's gonna do it for him. She's mentioned in interviews that she really wants to bring that up to the main roster, that act that they have going on in NXT.
Canadians.
The Canadians together. And she mentioned that they both have kind of like the same energy. I agree with that. They both do bring the same kind of energy to the TV screen. And so
Not the un-Americans.
The un-Americans. There you go. Take the name too.
I was telling John the other day that AAA gave them like Americana fucking video walls. I'm just like, they're giving Canadian. Well, come on now.
Well, they are the mixed tag team champions now.
AAA was just like, they're white. Oh, the whites are here. Give them the America video.
Oh,
Mixed campeón de parejas.
Yeah.
Former another belt like that. Another
The
belt
one
that
with
was
the colors.
Formerly held by an AEW mixed tag team. Sammy Guevara, Hente Conti, and now held by Ethan Page and Chelsea Green. Interesting. I like the way that lineage happened. Really weird. But yeah, so you got some people who feel like, God, WWE coming in and taking another fucking belt from AAA. They took the Mega Championship. They take the mixed tag team championship.
Take from something that's yours?
Not the MAGA championship.
There's that, but well, that's just the WWE championship, Nick.
Oh no!
But there's also the fact that AAA, like, the belts don't never fucking matter. Like, if you really watched Lucha, like, you know, the belts existed.
You could argue that's a whole Lucha thing.
True props.
Fuck about the belts. They're just props, and the main things were like blood feuds and fucking mask versus mask matches, and those are the main events.
Hair.
And the belt matches were just like things that filled up the undercard. Like, they just make some matches feel more important than others.
Yeah.
And so now that WWE's treating them like WWE belts, which is giving them like significance and placing them on the card
and guys are actually getting pushes too.
Yeah, people get pushes leading to the championship matches off of WWE television too. I think people more from the outside are complaining because I see AAA fans don't give a fuck, bro.
AAA fans might be like, oh wow, they care now.
Oh wow, look, this show is better.
People are talking about us online.
Oh
wow,
shit.
this program has the direction.
Again, and so I don't know. I would say let's wait to see how this thing works out, but I don't know. It doesn't seem so bad so far. It's still like a very blatant gentrification thing. Like if that's your problem, and it could certainly be a problem for you. I get it.
John, Conan said they weren't going to change anything.
Yeah, okay. And then immediately got rid of the ring and the fucking thing and put their own profit.
They're not going to Americanize it at all.
Day one. But it seems to be working for them.
John, nothing. The UK scene's going to be fine.
Stay out of Japan.
They have their own audience, and I think they also have an audience that is already underserved by like WWE because it's Mexico. Like, how many times does WWE visit fucking Mexico? So Dom is going to be there. Grande Americano is going to be there. And they're getting pushes on WWE television, and they're carrying that momentum over to AAA shows. And this is a good strategy. It's working. There's nothing to complain about here. Like, this
weird uncanny valley thing about like gimmicks being completely different or booked completely different in AAA than they are on main television.
A little bit, and funny because the way the
Oh.
crowd is. It's like the way the crowd is reacting to them in Mexico versus how they're being booked on WWE television in America, where they're like complete shit heels, and then they go to fucking Mexico and they're like heroes. Although it's more in both guys are still getting over like crazy though on WWE television. They're both getting
Sure.
crazy cheers. So I don't know how they're gonna. Should they just keep pushing forward as like
Fucking-
heels, or should they go full into like babyface
Like-
turn?
Like Natty's doing her thing where she's like the baddest bitch in the room in fucking AAA, but she's still like super pink heart daughter in fucking WWE.
Yeah, but the thing about
Right.
Natty is like literally only probably just Craig and some other people notice. Like it's not. It's like it's crazy because
I mean, if you're watching the show, you notice.
it's fucked up, Craig. Come on, you know what I'm talking. no. She's got her book out and everything, and you would think like they would
Yes.
give her like a push on like TV or something, but
To sell the book? Nope.
no, and she's so grateful, and she's doing the tour, and I feel like people are still gonna show up no matter what. Like as far as like book success, like you don't need the whole fucking WWE audience to show up, right? Like fucking 20, 30, 50, 100,000 Natalia Neihard fans is more than enough. Like they all buy those books. That's insane to come see you at all
Yeah.
these places. I'm sure that's going great. You would just think though, like maybe throw her a bone here or something. More than a social media blast.
John,
maybe a storyline.
that's a little too nice for this company to do for anyone.
It actually
I think
is.
the only-
Loyalty? Oh, we don't
only-
hear that.
I think the only book being sold by a currently working WWE star that I had seen advertised less is probably Regal's.
I didn't even know he had a new book.
No. Like,
okay.
like the first one he came out with.
Okay, I was gonna say, holy shit, it's so bad I didn't even know it existed. No, but like Nick said, it's probably too nice for a company like this now, especially today. I feel like they've got me looking backwards with rose-tinted glasses now. I'm like, man, maybe Vince would have gave Natty a storyline and pushed that book. like it would have been a shitty one, and she would have been farting, and we would have been like, "What the fuck is
Oh
this?"
no.
But you know
But-
what? It would have been on the TV.
Yeah, she would have been
Yeah.
on TV, and commentary would have plugged
Butcher
it.
with great golly.
Isn't she like doing some B angle with what's her face?
Maxine
from
Dupree?
Alpha? Yes.
In kayfabe, they got together a long time ago. Like she wanted to learn on the Natty, and
Yes.
sometimes you see them backstage with each other, implying that relationship still exists. But lately, Maxine's been facing Becky Lynch, and she's been doing it on her own. And
Which the last
she
time I
did-
remember was a Natty segment.
I was gonna say she did a segment recently where she said she was gonna go learn from someone before she takes her title match opportunity. So I expected like a Natalia Neihard like montage or something, and maybe it'll
like
still
maybe a dungeon video.
yeah, like that's exactly what I thought, and maybe it'll still come. But the book came out already. You guys like. If we're gonna, we probably should have had her on TV already.
Window missed.
It's the one.
So I guess you can make the argument that it's still in stores, but like, it's it's that first week that's really important.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I wanted to segue, but I got caught up in the Natty thing again. So,
My apologies.
this Ridge Holland situation.
Mm.
It's fucking very interesting. I guess I'm gonna lay it out first, and then I'm gonna ask you guys what you think about it. 2 days ago, or maybe yesterday, or whenever you listen to this, I probably shouldn't date it so it can be timeless. The Ridge Holland makes a post online, and I'm gonna go pull up the original thing that he said so that I don't misquote him. And he tweeted, I never thought I'd not be able to pay my mortgage. I feel like I've just been hung out to dry after getting injured working for another company on behalf of WWE. Add that to my contract not being renewed, knowing I wouldn't be able to wrestle for 7 months. This is brutal. He said, yes,
He
they
got
are
hurt
taking.
in AAA.
He got hurt in TNA.
Oh,
And they don't get paid extra.
that's-
that's just
that's
like
worse.
that's crazy, right? Like you didn't
Nice.
get like a little bump. Like here's the TNA pay. It's like just go. This is like if it's a NXT house show. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
So he continues. Yes, they're taking care of the surgery and physical therapy, but let's be honest, that's the bare minimum after what we sacrificed for this company. Plus the possibility of having to get my neck fused. Talk about getting totally fucked. And so, about a day or two later, they fired. He still had 2 weeks left of getting paid when he tweeted this. And so, someone actually, literally, took it personally, and said, "This is a breach. We're gonna cut you off. We're not paying you those last 2 weeks." And so this is kind of this is like the WWE now. Like I that's another thing when I say like I'm looking back with rose tinted glasses like Vince, but I'm pretty sure Vince had a thing where he didn't fire people while they were injured, right? Like am I bugging?
And it's like there are some weird cases, but I think most of the time, no. Like, I know it's not exactly the same thing, but I know there was the whole issue about firing Dawn Marie while pregnant.
Yes, that was exactly the one I was thinking of.
Oh man, I forgot that happened. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
There's a couple talents too that were injured during the.
because she showed up at that ECW show to make a whole stink about it.
Well, remember too, there was a couple talents that were injured during the COVID cuts.
Yeah,
That first
That
round.
was the beginning. Yeah, that was the beginning of that too. That was like the first time they had done it. That's why I remember it being a thing. Like people were like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
what just happened?"
Right.
like whoa.
But it's become like a regular practice now. Like if you're injured, like they can still cut you. It's happened quite a bit now.
Still on
Carl
the chopping
Anderson
block,
twice.
as you would- Woof.
On the chopping block. Yeah, exactly. But it's just kind of fucked up. Like it just feels fucked up. And I know
kinda.
a lot of people, not a lot of people, but I didn't call it what it is. A lot of bootlickers out there. They're like, man, but it happens in every company. I was like, but it ain't right then. It's not right then either. Like
That doesn't justify it.
What are you saying?
I love that argument. Like they did a bad thing. Other people do bad things. Yes, the bad thing is bad. We've established this.
It's bad for both.
It's still bad. Like this is still fucked up. And I know. Like this is how fucked up it is, right? This fucking company is so fucked up. They've got me defending Ridge fucking Holland. Ridge, goddamn, Ridge Holland sucks. But he's a human being. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like that's a dude.
He don't deserve this.
You know, like, and it's more just petty. And you're gonna be like, yo, it's just 2 weeks or whatever. He'll be fine. But it's like it's a bigger there's a much bigger picture here. Like,
Nah, that's not the same, bro. Especially if you're hurt.
first of all, there's his personal situation. He's hurt. He ain't gonna be able to wrestle for at least 7 months. So that's his job that he's not gonna be able to do. So how is he gonna get paid? I don't know. GoFundMe or something. They don't give a fuck. It's not their problem.
And
But
like, it's not like fucking Target is gonna look at your resume. He's just like, oh, you've been wrestling for several years. Like, it's it's an interesting gap in employment here, sir.
which of these wrestling
board.
skills will allow you to stock this shelf? Because I'm not seeing that you know how to do that.
You're missing some retail here, sir.
But there's also the bigger picture. The bigger picture is like they're gonna do this to anybody. Like
Yeah.
they don't care about you if you're not making them $1 million a fucking minute. They don't care about you if you're not John Cena. If you're not fucking Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley, you don't matter. Like you're not a person. And it's like well,
Like,
that's
if we're
just the
not-
way it is in corporate America. But like, damn, bro, that shit is sickening. And it's getting even
Yes.
worse. It's
if you're
getting so
working
much
there and
worse.
you're not seeing this as like a message, then like you are just blind.
Dusty Rhodes cut a whole promo about stuff like this.
You talk about the company turning towards AI, people's jobs getting replaced by robots. Dusty said that in the promo too.
Yes, he did. So I believe.
Mm-hmm.
This is all stuff that's happening. Triple H talking about connections with the White House and the WWE essentially becoming this cold. Like, I thought it was cold in corporate before. I was wrong. I was so wrong.
It got worse.
I was a sweet summer child. I never knew the dark winter. I can't believe this. I yearn for a time where Vince McMahon was in charge of the company. What the fuck is that? And not that I want him back, because we know what's wrong with him now, and
Yeah.
so we don't want Vince back. Let's make that clear. But I literally look back at like, wow, like they've got me going, would Vince have done this? And it's
I
like,
mean, the truth is the truth, and the
sometimes
facts are facts.
Right.
and then not to say that Vince wasn't petty. Vince was a very petty man, one of the most petty men in history. I think they can write books about how the things that he's done, business wise and outside of business, that affect business that are just like petty for no reason. Like, you didn't even have to do that, but it made him feel good.
I think there are some psychologists that could retire off like a book just about him.
But yeah, it's fucked up. This Ridge Holland thing is fucked up. And Nick Khan, they were talking about the today is where, I don't know if everybody, like, do all the businesses just drop their revenue on the same day? Like, is that a holiday? Like, it's because a bunch of different businesses drop their like
Quarterly earnings.
Yeah,
Quarterly earnings. Let's go.
The quarterlies tend to all land on the same day for everyone. Yeah.
Roughly, give or take, yeah.
So today, TKO's quarterly earnings came out for quarter three, and quarter three is the quarter that had the deals, the ESPN and the Disney deals and everything. So WWE's looking fucking squeaky fucking clean right now. Actually, it's actually doing better.
Black.
It's doing better than UFC. Like, not that it's doing better than UFC, but like WWE was up, UFC was down, but TKO as a whole is up because of both companies, because of the deals that they made with Paramount and ESPN and the fucking rights deals for professional bull riders and Zuffa boxing.
Yep.
All these things they have going on, but particularly Nick Khan got asked a couple questions, and I'm trying to find his fucking quote here too, but it's not in the earnings article.
As you look for it, I was gonna say, like, there's a very good potential for the UFC earnings to look a lot better next year once they've eliminated the pay-per-view losses from the slate entirely, because everything's going on the Paramount network.
Yeah, no, I think
A whole different model entirely.
Yeah.
Didn't they also have to pay for like court things this quarter? Like, wasn't there also a lawsuit?
There was a class action lawsuit that some people, I believe, I know one MMA fighter who recently showed off. She got a check for it.
There you go. So I know they had to pay something, but
We
Nick
do
Khan
have
was
a couple of suspicious investigations coming.
that's right.
Yes, but to be fair to that, and I was going to ask John if he was going to cover that at some point. But at the moment, none of those investigations paint the UFC as an actor in any of these. If anything, they'd be a victim of it.
Yeah, so there's a couple of fighters, a lot of fighters actually that have come out publicly and said like they've been contacted and asked to throw fights, and the ones that have spoken out publicly were the ones that were like, I would never. But so just the way probability works mathematically, you have to imagine that if these fighters exist, then fighters exist that have taken the offer, right?
In fact, John's favorite journalist, one Ariel Helwani, has apparently been contacted by several fighters, although much more how do you say, clandestinely, that they have known fights that have been thrown and such things. So there's a lot
Yeah.
of dirt being thrown around both in the public and under the dark of night.
So
Ken
this is gonna be fun.
Shamrock could never.
That's gonna be a fun. That's gonna be a fun thing that unravels because it's happening in every single sport, and this comes from the rise of sports betting, and it's crazy. It's crazy the way they took over, like DraftKings.
Do we point to the
and-
sponsor?
I was gonna say now it's time to talk about our sponsor, DraftKings.
DraftKings, and it's happening even on like Twitter, bro. Like even fucking Fightful retweets and they post about betting odds as if it's news. Oh,
Yeah.
betting Las Vegas betting odds say Jade Cargill is the favorite and Tiffany Stratton is the
Fucking love pro
underdog.
wrestling betting lines. They're
Like,
hilarious.
bro, shut the fuck up with your like completely fucking.
Odds are
obvious
this actor's
advertising.
getting this prop.
The odds are you're getting paid to promote sports betting to illiterate fucking wrestling fans.
Richard Cargill, use the chair.
Those are actual things that people
Yes.
bet on.
Yes, they are.
Sports betting has invaded everything. Steak, your memes have ads on them.
Yeah.
Steak. Your fucking DraftKings, your fucking Drewski videos, your fucking Kevin Hart ads, your fucking AEW reads, your fucking WWE reads, your fucking UFC, NBA, NFL. It's so normal, and it's crazy because betting is like illegal in most states, but you can do this DraftKings shit almost everywhere.
Look at how many
states
people have gambling
against it.
addiction and have this all of a sudden shoved in their faces.
Once I started seeing it in the hood, I started seeing hood
In
people
the
that I
hood.
know, like drug dealers and shit. They're like looking for baseball odds. What the fuck I know drug dealers to look for baseball odds for? Because it became a thing. Everybody's doing it now. It's sports betting. Sports betting is where the money's at. If you got the right odds, and then if you got the right people, if you know the right sports fans, they can help you predict and they can help you get a payday.
Sabermetrics, baby.
But all of that has led to where we are now. like I don't know what they're gonna do about that, but it's unraveling everywhere. NBA's got an investigation. NCAA got one announced tonight. UFC the other day. MLB, I'm sure. Fucking Otani, but I guess MLB is a little bigger than maybe just sports betting. That sounded a little more serious. Though it's probably all connected to the same thing. Like it's everywhere.
The Otani beat isn't completely the same. Like there's
That's what I'm saying. It's a little more
there
like
were-
that was a little like bigger.
yeah. But there were two players that were taken off teams in the middle of the year for supposedly being involved in like some very scrupulous plays.
So what's gonna happen next? Are you gonna tell me that we're gonna find out WWE superstars have been taking falls for money? Is that what sports betting has led to? Have they rigged my precious professional wrestling?
Did Jey Uso throw that match at Saturday Night's main event?
Are wrestlers throwing matches? We need to look into this.
But first, let's talk about steak.
Am I saying that I would not take a deal? I'm not saying that, so don't try to come and get me
What
later.
topic will John switch to next? Bet now.
Ironically, the pro wrestling is so unique that the only kind of backroom dealings we've heard about have been forced wins.
The one thing I'm gonna say about the UFC thing is that
Yeah,
if they look into that and they find out that Dana White wasn't involved, I will be so fucking surprised because he's so schemy. Like, there's got to be something. I swear to God, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's betting. I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if it's murder, the mafia. There's something. There's something under Dana White.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, yeah. I don't know about, like I said, it's going to be an interesting thing that happens throughout 2026. So we can pay close attention to this. But moving on from the real world.
The Miz is here?
So did you guys?
I thought that was a good one.
Nice.
That was
Thank
good.
you.
I didn't see it coming.
I picked it up.
Thank you.
I didn't see it coming. There's a couple of topics here that I wanted to talk about, but
Place your
we
bets
should
now.
probably get into a big one just for the sake of
A big
the listeners.
Let's do it.
What y'all think about this 16-man? The last time is now John Cena tournament to choose the final opponent in his entire career that totally was not spoiled by Dave Meltzer 2 weeks ago.
My initial reaction to that is waking up this morning and seeing that WWE posted the story of John Cena versus Edge, which I'm sure they did not post for any particular reason at all to remind you of that story. There's absolutely no reason they might want you to know about that.
You know what's fucked up? That a lot of times I don't give them the benefit of the doubt, but this time I might. Because it's the end of his career, and I figured they would be posting things like this of like all his greatest rivals.
Right.
You know?
That's
Like,
very true, but I am skeptical of that YouTube channel ever since Lesnar.
they are a little cheeky. They are a little cheeky.
They know what they're doing.
They do know what they're doing.
They also need to post more dark matches.
They're
But
working on
that's
it.
it's funny the way people have been on the Edge or Jericho thing, because that can't be, like, that's not possible. And they're like, do you think Tony Khan would? And I'm like, not after WWE has tried over and over again to torpedo his entire business. No, I don't think Tony Khan would. I think there was a time when he would have. I think he would have been
in return.
He would have been happy to do that, but not today. I'm not going to see no Edge in that tournament.
Like, unless there's a way to get the Edge name.
I was gonna say unless Edge found a way to put that in his deal before he got there.
Oh yeah, can I have one match with John Cena?
Not specifically, but you know.
I don't know a lawyer in the fucking universe that would be like, yes, Tony, give it to him.
Do it. Let this
Do
happen.
it.
And send them on Friday again, too.
It's the same lawyer that didn't notice Andrade had a fucking.
I was gonna say apparently those WWE lawyers are really weird about contracts.
They find a clause that weren't written there. Like, I know that wasn't written there when you gave me this. I know it wasn't.
Prints out a new page. No, of course it was.
You'll find a suitcase with a printer.
We don't need a criminal lawyer. We need a criminal lawyer.
That's what's his name, Jerry McDevitt, right?
Better call Jerry.
Yo, he was so funny.
It says no refunds.
Nobody talks about him, but like he got off the boat like days before Vince got into the scandal. Like,
He's like, I've had enough of this dude.
he was like, Vince, the feds are coming. I'm out. He did he did fucking Jimmy and Breaking Bad fucking Saul, but it doesn't work. Saul goes to jail. Jerry was smarter than Saul.
Saul confessed to things. Spoiler alert.
That's true, and Jerry would never.
Jerry's keeping those secrets.
It's taking him to the grave. So
The world may never know.
Okay, so let's act like we don't know who's gonna win this tournament. Who would you have wanted
I
to
don't
win
think we
this
know
tournament?
who's in it.
Right, that's another thing, right? They actually did announce the first two matches, so the first four participants. 3 of them have a history with John Cena. One of them is a guy that he hasn't faced before, I want to say. You got Rusev versus Damian Priest and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sheamus for the first round, announced for next week.
You know what really interested me? I appreciate, what's the dude's name from NXT? Brooks Jensen. He went on Twitter and kind of pitched his own storyline for getting involved in here, wanting to avenge what John Cena did to his father, Bull Buchanan, on getting B Squared released back in the day and mistreating him.
You know what, man? You fight for your spot, brother.
I like, you know what? I appreciate that. The way he's carnying his way into this, I love it.
That's real good. I actually like Bull. I like Bull Buchanan. I like that he has a son that wrestles. I don't know how like good the kid is yet, but I would like for him to be good. So I'm rooting for him.
Unpopular opinion, I liked Bull Buchanan. I thought he was cool.
Yeah, for sure. I like
The only thing I know about Brooks Jensen is that there was a clip of him coming out to Separate Ways by Journey, which then led to them creating a Def Rebel version of Separate Ways.
That's more triggering.
That I was very happy to use on the video game because I want to use Separate Ways as a theme.
Greg using the old Jimmy Hart rip-off version.
Greg, did I ever ask you, did you hear the version of Separate Ways with Daughtry and Lizzie Hale?
I did not. That sounds horrifying.
It's actually not terrible. Check it out when you get a chance.
Duly noted.
Well, I guess it could change, right? Because it's been reported already. But it was originally reported that there would be a 16-man tournament and to decide John Cena's final opponent, and spoiler alert, it would be Gunther.
Okay.
But it was so soon that you figured they would wait, not do it. You know, like maybe change plans. Not so soon. So far, it was so early. So leaked so early, weeks in advance, and it's still early. It's still nowhere near December 13th. So you would think maybe they would change plans, but it's something so big as well. Like, where do you go? Like, oh, sorry, Gunther. I know I chose you personally and chose you to be my final opponent, but the internet knows now, so we can't.
Gotta change it up.
That fucking my washing machine has problems. It's like squeaking.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's not a dying dog. I swear. Please don't call PETA.
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 Hey, Lois, I want to be John Cena's last opponent.
Whoa, Peter Griffin versus John Cena. Oh fuck me. I kind of don't want them to change anything though. I would like Peter Griffin to. I mean,
nice.
Peter Griffin to face John Cena in his final match.
In a classic chicken brawl match.
Yeah. No. Peter Griffin and Gunther actually do look alike. I don't know if you
really
knew that.
Maybe at one point.
No, that's not what I meant. Actually,
no.
Oh, you know, I imagine if you mention Walter to Gunther, he just like hits you with a laser beam and you fucking die.
Why is my chest hurting all of a sudden?
What happened? You chop in half like a samurai film?
No, you have to be like, you have to be really snobby about it and call him Big Daddy Walter.
I'm fairly certain Gunther has dressed on WWE television exactly like Peter Griffin.
I feel like I remember seeing something like that.
But anyway,
I'm gonna hunt this down. I swear I've seen this.
I swear I got a picture of him here. I'm gonna send it to you, Nick. You can upload it to me.
Oh no!
What does that mean?
I think he got shot down by fucking Fox. That's incredible. Tremendous, even. Oh,
well,
man.
This is what happens when you bring the name of Peter Griffin into wrestling.
Absolute fucking madness.
Peter Gunther?
Yeah. I joke about Edge, and I think Edge would obviously be the interesting emotional ending, but like I understand the point of like having, you know, somebody I guess new beat John Cena on the way out.
Of course.
I also think despite like the obvious traditions of the industry.
Hello.
John.
Welcome back.
I got a little excited there and kind of left the room. But
That's one does.
I'm alive.
For you,
God,
I'm away.
I activated fucking Creed from Boston.
I was trying to say, even though traditions of the business operate in a particular way, the way things have gone lately, I wouldn't be surprised if Cena went out on top. But obviously, I'd rather not.
Only Sting gets to do that. No, like that can't be regular practice.
That's
like,
true.
It's
Trish
okay.
Stratus got to do it.
We don't even. Trish is not retired. She'll be back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't she still come in?
She'll be back. But only Sting gets to do that. Cena has to lose. I'm sorry. After all these years, he has to lose. Except that it would only be appropriate for him to win when he has to lose, because that would be like what
But
everybody.
John Cena is John Cena.
I mean, look at what the last few years before this run have been. It was him losing a lot.
If he ends it on a Cena wins LOL, it would actually be really appropriate. I don't know if you lived there.
That's the sign off.
If you lived through Cena wins LOL, it was a rough time for a lot of people. I know a lot of people that can't get over it. Oh gosh, Greg, you got your mic up all up in
You
your
gotta bring
nose.
no, it's not.
I swear it
bring-
is. Don't trust me, please.
You gotta bring a
Cena.
sign that says like, "If Cena wins, we cry" or some shit.
If Cena wins, we will not actually do anything about it. It's his final match, and there's nothing that we can possibly do.
I think what really needs to happen is that Gunther is going to need to have a whole stable with 7 other dudes, and Cena's going to have to single-handedly take them all out at once.
Oh my
No,
god!
so Gunther has a faction, right, where they all wear armbands, and
About one color.
they all
put their
wear
arms back up.
they all wear red and black,
Walk alone in the
unknown.
and they all march.
Victory.
Let's go back to his original name. What was it? Gunther. It was Gunther something. It was something.
No.
Anyway,
Like
Yeah, it's crazy,
their
right?
phrase that we are one, and they want to just homogenize things.
we are one. We are one.
The chosen ones.
It's funny too because like when Punk,
Their very
I just
angular
need-
logo.
I just need someone to edit like a picture of like 1941 Germany, but it's all Nexus
oh my
armband.
God.
Fuck.
Oh man.
Wade Barrett is such a great leader. No.
Hey, Wade Barrett did wear a long coat.
Oh no.
Wait. Oh God.
It's funny
No.
because like when I saw like CM Punk come out the other day with the Duke Rufus jacket, all I could think was like, oh,
Nexus.
he brought up a Nexus logo.
That's what I thought too. I was like, what the fuck? And then it's a fucking dead guy. I was like, oh God. They're like, then they're gonna they're gonna hit you with that. Oh, not everything is about wrestling. Like, no, man, fuck you, man. That shit is a black and yellow. That's the Nexus logo. Like, you playing with me? You like, fuck. No. Anyway.
Oh my
The
God.
Nexus logo, but it's close.
Nick, I don't think we can. Oh no, this is actual WWE television, though.
This is worse.
What's happening?
We gotta show it to the class now.
Oh, I'm scared.
Hey, this is the insane WWE lore that you only get
It sounds
when you're chronically online. Like, did you know WWE named Gunther after a Nazi?
Oh yeah.
like no, they didn't. Like no, they actually did, and his original gimmick was a bit suspicious.
Oh no. Oh.
And they stopped using this because people kept saying, "What the fuck?" You got rid of the last name, but he still fucking got the imagery.
Why are the colors all the same?
To be
Jesus
honest,
God.
this is not the first time I've seen them use that imagery for Gunther.
They gave Gunther Heidenreich's original gimmick.
Dear God.
Oh, that's true.
Over the top wrestling has definitely used like a dictator like imagery for Gunther before on one of their build-ups for the Will Ospreay match.
They can't help themselves. They see Gunther and they just think, "Wow."
I actually I had to tell multiple people, including one of my friends, just 2 days ago, like, he's not German, right?
I mean, I think about, and this is a whole different thing entirely, of like the All-American Von Erich boys. What did their father do?
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
No,
Was that ever addressed?
no, that wasn't even in the movie.
No. No. There are also several lucha gimmicks that are just like El Nazi, some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's great. Anyway, we
The Mexicans don't be giving a fuck, yo.
Gunther the Austrian painter is wrestling John Cena.
There's very familiar imagery to someone booking the show.
I just
Oh
don't
my
think
god,
that,
can you imagine that? It's just a video of Gunther, he's just painting and just like, no!
you know what's one thing about Vince is that he didn't have much restraint. I don't think that he could have been given this many different things that
Oh my god.
the
Remember
imagery
when,
and then not make Gunther a Nazi. Like Vince probably didn't even mean to. Like
Triple H probably did. Look what I put in the chat.
Triple H meant to.
Do you remember when Sheamus had to delete a tweet he made?
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
They made him take that down. What was it that he said?
Something
What, he
about an
said-
Austrian and
Yeah, it was something. Something
Oh,
Hitler related.
yes. And
Uh,
then just like, Sheamus, shut the fuck up.
Sheamus, take that down. And is it racist? Is that race? I feel like a little bit. A little bit. If you think about it, you can't call every Asian person Jackie Chan. You probably shouldn't call every Austrian person after the painter. I don't.
After the painter. It's not
Oh,
even a
God.
good painter.
Gunther wasn't on the docket tonight. I'm not sure how we got here.
We find a way, John.
There's always a way.
There's always a way when it comes to Triple H and the WWE.
Oh no.
And a history of slightly Nazi imagery.
Slightly? Slight.
John, get to the group chat. Get the images.
I got the image now.
They've always gotten away with the Iron Cross. So has Metallica.
You know what it is? It's Lemmy. Lemmy taught me that Iron Crosses are really cool. I'm just really
Metallica
Christian.
got away with it also.
Metallica's M almost can be a swastika if you play with it enough. Don't play.
No, John, you gotta put the shirt up there. That's worse.
Oh my God! Hold on. You're
He
right.
also has like the golden Iron Cross on one of his guitars.
No, but and remember NXT. Remember that suspicious NXT logo?
Oh yeah, the gold one when it evolved.
Yeah,
Skin
It
little
got
sucks.
wings and shit.
the Triple H shirt. This funny as fuck.
This one.
This is crazy.
How did this get through?
What is that, bro?
There's no way that's not
What is that?
a freaking award
It's-
of theirs.
You imagine being a Triple H fan, right, and getting this tattooed. And now you got Nazi tattoos.
You show it to your grandfather who was a veteran of World War II and is getting triggered.
Just like-
What
just
the
like the Harley
fuck is
Davidson,
that,
bro.
grandson? What the fuck is that, grandson?
It's just a Harley Davidson, granddad. That's all it
You've
is.
upset your grandfather. He's dying.
Oh, I
He
think
keeps talking about this Volter.
I think we're back.
Grandpa, don't you like Triple H? He's fucking dead.
I'm thinking
man.
we're back.
Oh, that's great. Anyway, we were supposed to talk about Dynamite. They gave Dynamite tonight. Oh boy, they had Blood and Guts hasn't happened yet, but like Penelope Ford and Queen Aminata are both on the shelf. Like they didn't even make it to the match, and they are gone.
They're already hurt.
They were fucking gone, and it was on like Dynamite. And then that's why the old people are like, and this is why you should slow down and save it for the pay-per-view. It's like, well, it's wrestling. Just fucking wrestle, bro. It makes you feel good. Like, just go with it. Don't worry. You can slow down when you retire in the WWE. You're good. You're good. You're good. Aminata, actually, I don't know what's wrong. It's too soon, but they were saying I heard something about her neck. And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
She does do a very physical style, so it kind of doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
Fucking bitches up. But Penelope Ford fucked her shoulder up, or her arm or something. It was her shoulder on TV, but then I don't know what it was in real life because sometimes they like to kayfabe shit.
Sometimes.
But she fucked her arm up. And so she was replaced with Marina Shafir, and Queen Aminata was replaced with Mina Shirakawa, who I was like,
hey,
put Mina in a fucking War Games match. I'm not sure she knows what to do in there, but
I'm just surprised Mina wasn't in it to begin with.
It would have made sense. I know that when they were talking about Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa's tag team and how it's leading to the fucking match next week, I was like, how is this not already? But you know what? I think Tony Khan was making an effort to give Queen Aminata the spotlight because she stepped up for Jamie Hayter when Jamie Hayter was gone. So I appreciate that at least because that's as they see something. But she got hurt at the worst fucking possible time. Like, God damn it. Like, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, no, the only worst injury going around right now is Seth Rollins.
Shit. We talked about that. But we'll see. Hopefully it's not serious. What I do know is that she didn't know she was injured. She came into Dynamite tonight to wrestle. And then medical was like, girl, sit your ass down. We need to talk to you. I don't think you can wrestle tonight. What's wrong? I don't think you can wrestle at all. Like we're gonna do some further testing.
Have you realized your arm doesn't work?
Yes. No, but so obviously hope they get better soon as possible, get back in the ring, and hopefully she gets right. They'll put her right back into a good spot. She doesn't have to work her way back because I feel like she's worked enough to be a regular part of the rotation. But we also from the AEW side of things, they blindsided us with an announcement for a national championship.
Out of nowhere.
Dude, where the fuck is this? Where'd you come from with this? There was no build-up. There was no nothing. There was just like, and in a week, we're going to have a gauntlet for a new champion. What the fuck are you talking about? Hold on, slow down. Like,
remember how there was like 8 months of rumors about a women's tag belt?
Years, bro. We've been talking about this shit since
the
pandemic.
Yeah, I guarantee Tony Schiavone just found something in his basement. And was like, "Hey, boss, let's use this somehow."
You like belts? I got something for you. So it was
looking for that phantom mask.
It was announced that the AEW National Championship is a belt that will be defended around the world. It's supposed to be defended in all of AEW's partner
Wouldn't
promotions.
that make it an international championship? God damn it, Tony.
Ignoring the name thing, because we're going to talk about
the All-Atlantic.
Because you got the international championship, and now you got the national championship, and all night, like 3 different fucking people kept mixing it up. MVP, Excalibur, Tony Schiavone. They all called it the International
Your
Championship
broadcast
by
guy doesn't
accident.
even know what it's called.
So what the fuck are we doing here when you confuse your broadcast people? What do you think the fans are gonna think? Not only that, but the concept of the national championship being defended around the world is exactly what they sold us on for the international championship. It was supposed to be the belt that was defended in other promotions. Pac was defending it in the UK and shit.
And New Japan was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I don't know what to do with this. It's pretty. We have a global belt, but and it don't look as good as that one. But,
Give it to
But-
Ishii, I guess.
so obviously, people, it's like another belt. I'm more just like, what the fuck? You already have the world championship. Yeah, fine. You got the TNT championship and the unified championship,
Mhm.
which it's pushing it, but whatever.
Don't forget next month the Continental.
So I figured the Continental was just like, they'll put the unified belt up, but I imagine just because Tony Khan is fucking nuts, and I don't think he thinks in linear fashion, that we're gonna split the belts, and if someone else wins, then they'll take that title from Okada, and they won't take the international belt.
Yep.
And if
Because technically
Okada,
those lineages are still running through Okada.
yeah, so I think that's what they're gonna do because nothing can be simple in AEW.
And don't forget, you also have the occasional, when they feel like it, active Ring of Honor championships.
It's funny because the world title will be like on AEW television basically as a billboard. Like it exists to remind you that Ring of Honor is a thing, and they put it on a hot wrestler that's doing too much on AEW TV to actually appear on Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
And this is just a thing that they do. Like,
And then occasionally you'll see a CMLL championship every once in a while because they work.
But that being said, now I've noticed that Ring of Honor, the show, has kind of become the place where they house their international talent that doesn't fit on TV. Like they have a booking for fucking Mystico or Suri or Saray, and they're like, I can't disrupt my TV, but I absolutely don't want to turn down the opportunity. So come over and wrestle, and they wrestle on Ring of Honor. And you get all these whacked out one shot appearances like we have
Shannon Moore.
Ronda Rousey, Shannon Moore. Like it's like if we could keep up, if we could keep up that kind of
Ring of
thing.
Honor is AEW's answer to WCW Saturday Night. Who will show up? Who fucking knows?
Okay, but that was my favorite part about Saturday Night. You never knew who was walking through that curtain.
If we could keep that up, we would give Ring of Honor its own identity again, at least. Right? It would be the place where those things happen. So like there would be a reason to tune in other than it's AEW's preliminary show.
Yeah.
So like I feel like if they can keep that up, then maybe I'll be tuning in too.
Can I mention what this one card was? I watched this. Shout out to Mac for letting me watch this. Like
Sure.
this was the most Saturday Night card ever. Singles match opening the show. You had Alex Zane, Sidney Akim, the former Scripps, Reggie. You had Gristle Young Vets and Isla Dawn, Diamante.
They're together?
Oro Mensa and Wheeler Yuta.
Oh wait,
Shannon Moore and Blake Christian.
No, you're going too fast.
Ora Mensa wrestled on Ring of Honor when?
With
Now.
Wheeler Yuta, the same episode Shannon Moore was on,
What the fuck?
where Isla Dawn teams up with the Grizzled Young Vets out of nowhere.
And I didn't even know they were out here or together in a faction type thing.
And the main event was Von Erichs versus Frat House.
See, there you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I love
That's
Saturday
pretty-
Night.
I feel like I don't know what the tag team division really looks like right at this point because I can't remember, but I feel like Von Erich should be on TV. Like that's a name.
Right?
He's ridiculous,
Yeah.
man.
One of the most recognizable names you have.
they're kind of just okay though, right? There's something they're as far as like wrestlers.
Sure, but like,
But I guess
I
there are
don't
other.
see if
It's
they
the
can-
name value.
I don't
Yeah.
see if they can get over. If they can get over and be okay, it's worth the money.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, for sure. And they should probably. And I don't know why they didn't capitalize on the Iron Claw movie. Like they had the Von Erichs and they didn't really push all the way. I don't think he had the confidence in them.
No, if
But-
it's nothing else, they just gave Shibata his like little childhood moment where he gets
Yeah.
the claw with fucking I forget which one it is.
It's like, thank you, Tony Khan.
The thank you claw.
Thank you, boss.
But yeah, Ora Mensa on there was a very interesting match with Yuta.
Well, that's really weird.
Can he
I-
go?
I thought it was decent.
Okay.
Wasn't bad.
We'll see if they call him back. That's how you'll know.
So far, no. That was October the 2nd, and within the last month, nothing. Yet.
I wanted to talk about 2 more things, and then we get into Dynamite. One thing I wanted to talk about was Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Jesus Christ.
No, we had to talk about a couple AEW news things.
Timeout. Tomohiro Ishii and Ora Mensa had a match back in July.
Tomohiro Ishii separated his fucking shoulder on Collision, and he's injured now. And I'm
Yes,
sad.
he is.
Not Big Tom.
But Geto told Tanahashi on the
The
post show of the World Tag League Finals that he was making preparations for
I think you mean the
Tanahashi's
Super
final
Junior
opponent.
Tag League Finals.
Super Junior Tag Team World Tag League. I wish that mattered. I wish it mattered enough for me to care anymore. But maybe someday. Geto
But it
tells
was on-
Tanahashi.
to be fair, it was mostly promoted as like Tanahashi Homecoming in Gifu.
That's true, and it had all these other matches on it, and nobody actually talked about the finals.
Yeah.
Geto told Tanahashi that he made preparations for his final opponent on January 4th. He said, and I quote, "I can make it happen." I only can think of 2 people in the world that it can be, honestly, at this point. And it's either
I can arrange something.
it's Kazuchika Okada or Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Shinsuke one is like even remotely possible.
I'm doubting that one.
I doubt that one
Yeah.
heavily. But that's also the only other match that I think that Tanahashi would have wanted. Like,
That has anything near the emotional resonance.
yeah. And fuck. I
It's
guess
just
personally,
such a politically bad move.
Yeah.
we
There's
talked
like,
about
there's
it.
only. I'm sorry. Like Tanahashi has like the 3 main nemesis, and like
Nemesis.
he had the Yuji Nagata match, Nemesis maybe, and he already had the Yuji Nagata match, and also like I love him. Nagata's past the point of being able to have that match anymore.
He had one left and he gave it to John Moxley.
Sure. So like he wrestled Nagata already, and yeah, the only 2 that are left that were his big enemies at the top of his run were Okada and Nakamura. And like yeah, Nakamura obviously has the more emotional resonance because they came up together and it's the Musketeers thing. But yeah, it's not gonna happen.
From what I've heard, that is the match that he wanted. Like
Of
that
course.
is his first choice. That's what he asked for. And we talked about it before. The WWE is not the kind of place to play nice with anybody that isn't going to do business, specifically with them now. If New Japan came to them and asked, WWE probably would have tried to use it as an opportunity to break the relationship between New Japan and AEW. And that's just the way it is. And as far as
That's the machine for you.
as far as New Japan is concerned, AEW has been good to them, and they don't want to fuck that relationship up.
Probably their
So,
best partnership.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
and so they don't want to fuck that up. So and of course, like the world champion is an AEW contracted wrestler. What could you possibly say, right? As a WWE, oh, we don't want any AEW contracted wrestlers on the show if we're gonna have a WWE contracted wrestler on the show. So what you're
Right.
telling me is I can't have my world champion on the show? No, that's
Right.
gonna be a no go. That's just not happening. So that's gonna keep Shinsuke Nakamura off this card forever.
Politics, man.
I mean, I would love to be wrong. Like, I would love to just be wrong. Like, holy shit, they actually did it. What the fuck?
Sure.
I don't.
The only thing that makes me worried about that sort of idea is just like if Shinsuke shows up, you start wondering like, well, what was sacrificed for this?
What did you give up? And fucking Yoda Tsuji shows up on NXT.
Oh my god!
No!
It was too much. The
No!
price was too
It wasn't
high.
worth it.
What is Takeshita doing with that trash can on Dynamite?
Oh
Why
god!
is Takeshita facing down Trick Williams?
I would actually slit my stomach open on Gato's lawn.
Pure sexual.
I
Hey,
want
want to hear more about Gato and Yuji Nagata? Make sure you check out the Halloween Havoc 97 show Mac and I did.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
look at that plug. I love it. It's so good. I love a good plug. I hate a pun, but I love a good plug. Another thing I wanted to talk about, I didn't want to go into Saturday night's main event entirely. Although it's funny,
We don't have
there were 4 matches, right? Fuck, but the big stories were Jade Cargill and CM Punk came out as champion, and then Cody Rhodes killed Drew McIntyre. I mean, came out as champion, retained his belt. There was a lot of talk of like, what the fuck are we doing with Drew McIntyre? Like, I've had it said to me like, oh, Drew is just the big heel. That's just his job to lose like that now. And I was like, well, that's a fucking waste of Drew McIntyre, but I guess I can see where you're coming from.
He's the guy who works with the guy.
He's just
He defeated Big Show in 2020 and then became Big Show.
he basically is in the Big Show spot.
Yeah.
He's just a better wrestler, which is like, that's
And a
fine,
better
but
promo.
how many losses in a row did he just take to Cody Rhodes? Like, this dude's a complete loser, not a world title contender at all. Like,
Remember
What
when
the
we were all
fuck?
rooting for him 5 years ago?
John, wins and losses don't matter here.
they don't. And you have to tell yourself that, too, as a wrestler in the WWE. You probably got to be like, this shit is fake anyway. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care if I win or lose. I just want to get paid. Yeah, and now you have to ignore the constant barrage of, you deserve better than this. Like, no, I'm feeding my family. I'm doing good. Don't worry about me. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just a fucking mark.
So he will complain. Though he will complain about having to lose to guys less jacked than him.
I don't think Drew McIntyre gets to complain. I think sometimes guys don't get to complain. Sometimes I think you should shut the fuck up and eat what they feed you. You know what you were getting into when you signed the contract.
You did this.
You did this. Like, it's no longer in a world where you have to. You no longer have to. You made the choice. You lived in a world for 20 years where you just had to. If you wanted to feed your family, you had to be a cartoon character parody of yourself on fucking USA Network every week, because that's the only way. You don't live in that world anymore. But in your mind, you feel like you have to be in the WWE. So I don't want to hear you complaining about doing WWE things. That goes for people like Drew McIntyre or a Sami Zayn or a Kevin Owens. You guys are fine. You made your choice. You stood there. So never complain.
John
Never.
is all out of sympathy.
You don't get sympathy from me. Finn Balor, never. You got your hot wife. You can coast away for the rest of your life. Don't you ever complain about how I'm losing too much on TV. Suck my dick. You don't get to say that. You're rich now. That's what you wanted, right? You got your hot wife. You're rich. Your life is good. You are successful. Do not complain about creative, because you had your choice. AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes, they're going to end their careers in WWE. That's fine. I hope that AJ Styles
I'm
gets
pretty sure
the...
Cody's not in any place to complain about creative.
Cody probably, he couldn't say anything anyway, but I believe him when he says that. He seems locked in for life.
Ready to fly.
He's getting treated very well too. AJ Styles was a non-factor for a little bit, but he was also injured and had to wait for his turn to get back into the rotation. So he's on his last year, and they're talking about it on television, and they're bringing it up, and it can be a storyline. So we'll see how that ends up. Hopefully, he gets treated the way that he deserves to be treated because he's a fucking legend, one of the top 5 greatest wrestlers I've ever seen in my fucking life. But if he doesn't, I won't feel bad for the motherfucker because he had a chance to leave. And he didn't. So
I'm just
stay
waiting
there.
for AJ Styles to get a fucking WrestleMania match that is respectable.
Obviously his most respectable WrestleMania match is against Shane McMahon.
I don't want to hear that bullshit.
It is, unfortunately.
Phone and
You
talk
wanna
to your
talk-
bald best friend.
You want to count the Undertaker montage
No.
that they did? Unfortunately, it's either Shane McMahon or Logan Paul, so you make your choice. You want, but it's really sad. Anyway, that's them.
Whoa.
What I wanted to talk about WWE wise was this lame ass 2025 they're having. What do you like? How, I don't know if they're coasting on like the effort that they put in for the first couple year and a half, 2 years of the takeover. Like we just fell back into the shit pattern. Just completely boring, uninspired pattern over and over again. There's no fucking innovation going on. You can predict every single thing that's going to happen every week on every show. Nothing
Unless it's Seth Rollins' health.
Unless it's Seth
that's
Rollins'
true.
health. That's fucked up, Craig. That's
Not wrong.
mean. No, not wrong though. Not wrong at all. Anyway, it's
I love the
fucking
last 10
boring.
years.
I cover WWE, I cover Raw, I cover SmackDown, and I dread them. I'm like, fuck, I have to cover Raw. This is gonna be the longest 2.5 hours of the week. SmackDown is even more like SmackDown is fucking like watching grass grow. Every fucking week, it's the same shit. It's Tiffy time. It's 5 fucking minutes. Nia Jax is out.
Well,
They're
not
teasing
anymore.
her. No, now it's Jade Cargill. We'll see. It's the new landscape that looks exactly like the old landscape. Interesting.
I think about SmackDown and I just started listening. What's that sad Pink song? Was it Who Knew? And I have that playing in my head while I think about 2003 SmackDown and 2016 SmackDown.
I don't know. My nostalgia is for an era of SmackDown that I would not respect myself for enjoying. Now, like it's hard to go back. Like I'm not going back to watch 2004 SmackDowns in full unless I'm getting a full nostalgic blast because I haven't seen them in a long time. And they're gonna have to have the commercials installed.
Just full on
Yeah.
bloodline
Complete and
segments.
utter.
Like I need the YJ Stinger energy drink ads. I
Oh my
need the
God.
whole. I need all of it. Otherwise, I'm not. I'm be like, this is what I used to enjoy. Fuck. This is rough.
Fucking
No wonder they fell off. No.
Mankind.
No, don't do that to
Mankind.
2003 SmackDown. Nunzio was killing it.
I said 2004. I said 2004.
Okay,
2003 SmackDown was what got me back into wrestling after the 2 years when I stopped watching because I thought WCW really took over the WWF. I was 10.
2004 started off as an amazing year for SmackDown.
What
Then the
is
draft
2004
happened.
SmackDown.
Okay, so 2004 starts out strong, right? But then they lose Chris Benoit immediately. And you're like,
That
oh,
was
fuck.
a huge blow.
Okay,
Is that
ouch.
when he became for real?
He goes to Raw and he becomes the world champion and he gets into things with Triple H and shit. But then Eddie Guerrero becomes champion and then
And
they book him like shit. He becomes champion. He gets the good thing with Kurt Angle, and then the fucking he goes straight into JBL.
Yep.
That's it.
Transition time.
That's it. Like he just goes into JBL. He fucking does the greatest blade job of all time. One of them.
Too deep.
Too deep. I'm in too deep.
And then we get the huge budget cuts where they took out like 20 wrestlers because they wanted to give Brock Lesnar a huge contract to come back. but he doesn't come back.
Heard that before.
And that's the top of the card, because on the bottom of the card, what'd you have? Rico and Charlie Haas and fucking Renee.
Hardcore Holly.
Hardcore Holly was getting a push, but only in the beginning of the year. They threw that shit in the garbage after that.
Oh, was that the Royal Rumble match?
Yeah. You have Rene Dupree getting a push as U.S. champion, as they wanted him to be like John Cena's heel, but it didn't really work. Kenzo. They kept bringing in international heels for John Cena. Like, we were slowly building to the Marine thing, and we didn't even realize. Anyway. Now, see, I got nostalgic for bad wrestling.
It always happens a little bit. Nick is nostalgic for bad WCW all the time.
It's not all bad. I argue
WCW's got a lot of good. I'm just saying.
I've as I got older, I've started to realize
specifically nostalgic for bad WCW.
My nostalgia
that's
goes
me.
primarily.
I think
95. 95 is pretty decent when you get past the Dungeon of Doom. 96, we start with, we got to do the Glacier thing. We got to get through the Alliance to end Hulkamania. But then when you hit NWO, it just goes and takes off for the next 2 years.
I don't get back into WCW until like the middle of the NWO thing.
I missed all the good shit.
Honestly.
No, but you missed all the build and the lead up and the stuff that people were like invested in. But it did get popular. I remember I didn't even know much about wrestling, but I knew the NWO and WCW, and I thought they were two different companies. I was like, what the fuck?
You already knew who Hogan was, right?
Yeah, of course, because he's got the beard.
Just he's got the beard. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, like I said, and it's not just me. This is when I started earlier this year when they fumbled the John Cena retirement tour, the whole thing, the whole thing. And I'm sure that they made all the money in the world from all those T-shirts, but the whole thing was a creative failure. Like the whole fucking thing.
One year we'll have a good Rumble again.
It's like from that, like the rot, like spread throughout the entire company. Like, say whatever you want. Maybe the pay-per-view matches are doing it for you. Some of them do. The main event ones do for sure. If they go more than 10, 15, 20 minutes.
But also, like, pretty much every Io Sky mid-card match.
Io Sky is a bright spot, but I feel like Io's a bright spot in anything she does, always. Forever. But yeah, what do you? I don't know. Maybe you guys are enjoying it.
No,
aren't you loving?
Enjoying AEW.
I know AEW's having a great year. AEW's having a fucking excellent year. God, 2025 is so good to them. I've had so much fun watching AEW.
Yeah,
I had fun watching Dynamite earlier. It was a good time. I was like, wow, that was fun. But that WWE fans, or at least some of them, I've noticed John Alba got his ass beat online the other day for saying like wrestling as a whole has been down in 2025. And then
maybe the wrestling you watch, sir.
Everyone was like, hold the fucking phone, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Like, WWE's down, and sure, that's for you, but like, yeah, CMLL, you got AEW, you got fucking Sayaka Kamitami and Stardom, you got all these things going on. What the fuck are you talking about? Wrestling is down as a whole. No, you're bored watching WWE. Don't put that on the rest of us.
Right.
I mean, that's that's always going to be a certain part of the world where, sadly, because of market share and its place in the zeitgeist, like the WWE is sort of defined as what pro wrestling is and isn't at any point.
Always. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe 20, 30 years from now, people, hopefully AEW is still around and people know this Coke and Pepsi. But we'll see. But for now, CM Punk can be satisfied in taking his little digs at AEW on Twitter. Still,
he just won't stop. He's the only one still on it.
It's It's kind of crazy now that's gone like full circle like that. But I guess look, so he feels like he's doing the best work of his career, and he feels like he's on top, and he's doing he won. He got everything he ever wanted. So I'm sure that's why he feels so good to rub it in everybody's face. He is that type of guy. It's not really surprising. But funny though. It's just funny to see it come all the way around.
Just wait for when they finally give him
I-
something that he hates, and then that whole bridge gets burned.
I don't know. I'm bored with everything he's doing right now. I haven't been entertained in anything he's done since the Drew McIntyre stuff. But it's the best work of his career. So
Drew McIntyre
Enjoy.
has to get killed in that again too.
enjoy. Drew McIntyre hasn't been the same wrestler since that match. He put everything into that match, and he came back a different wrestler. And I don't know if it's the booking or it's like he's just, I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking taking
Man,
that unnecessary.
honestly,
bump this
like
week.
the last
My back
time
hurt.
I truly had a lot of fun with WWE was the 2020 Royal Rumble.
Jesus.
Damn.
It's been a
No.
while since I felt something for this company.
No, I enjoyed their little creative renaissance they had there around WrestleMania 40 time.
I was hoping that like a storyline that they were writing for about 5 to 10 years would have a satisfying conclusion.
I liked
But
it.
they were writing that forever, and then they just coasted.
I think that storyline was really good for the first 4 years, but the fifth year was like an unnecessary extension. Like there was the Cody loss that took you from one WrestleMania to another so that he could win. And I was like, that whole year was filler. Like you did a whole filler year. And I know it was just to get to the even numbered WrestleMania.
Get to the
But, like,
40.
but damn, it couldn't have been a little less transparent. Like, fuck.
It was great time. Wow, I still like just.
But that's still.
I think it's just depression,
80%?
honestly.
That's still 80%. I enjoyed 80% of the Bloodline. That's a passing grade. It could have been worse. But and then I like the way it all paid off. I like the little pivot they did with The Rock, and I know they almost fucking didn't, and it almost was bad, but then it got real good, and it was like, wow, this is great.
Pivoting with The Rock and WWE nowadays, what?
And then they tried to do it again, and it was like, oh, we don't have the juice no more. We are not good at this.
No,
It was
John,
a-
it's cinema. You just have to wait. Long-term storytelling.
That was a fucking fluke. Is what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? I enjoyed a fluke. I don't know. It's sad, but it's only gonna get worse from here because everything that they're like, everything that I see in the horizon for WWE is like, ugh. What do you, like? It doesn't look
You're
good.
not excited for Logan Paul versus CM Punk?
Beyond the immediate future, I mean, I don't even want to think about how boring everything that you're doing now is to me. How dry, how stale, how plastic everything they do is today. It doesn't entertain me personally. It doesn't interest me. There's no art in it anymore. Like, I don't know. You still get your wrestlers that traveled around the world like Io Sky who are just good at it, happy to be there, but it's so fucking corporate.
Yeah, that was like I think the big thing for me was, when I say that like, Drew winning the Rumble in 2020 was like the last time I truly had fun. Like I say more so that like after that we had the COVID cuts a couple months later when all that stuff happened. And that gave me such a bad ick towards this company. Like you guys are talking about record profits, yet you're releasing how many people, like so many of your office are just getting let go, so many wrestlers, and in such a way where we found out later the reasons behind the cuts as well. And there was not like a class action lawsuit about this. And then we get all the other controversies surrounding this place. It's just a company that it's so hard to root for them. The more you find out about what's going on the inside, the more you find out how your food's getting made. I just cannot get behind a company that is the way that they are. And some of my friends, they're just telling me how like, oh, AEW is great and all, but like, WWE was my original. It's like, people change. And I'm sure a lot of people said the same thing about Chris Benoit, but he's kind of a killer.
Oh, there are still people out. There are still people to this day who are gonna pull that Kevin Sullivan string.
I know
Criminal
that,
mastermind Kevin Sullivan.
Yep, he believes in Satan, bro.
and with me,
That
it's like
Dungeon of Doom.
for a while, and most times, right? I'm not like, I don't boycott the company, right? I've been so numb to the way the world works now that I see these things, I call them out as disgusting, but my personal issue is more that I can't get enjoyment out of it anymore. Like I
It's too
can't
hard.
enjoy this. Like it just doesn't hit. It tastes like fucking cardboard.
Yeah.
There's no flavor
The
here.
flavor's gone. There's no whimsy anymore.
And I think that I said it earlier, like a couple of minutes ago, when I said there's no art. I realized like that's the core of my issue. Like, and then when I thought to like, I was saying like I enjoyed that little period where The Rock came and they had to fucking change things and kind of do them on the fly, and I realized because they were doing the art, they had to do the art to make the money because they had to get to the destination, but they had to draw they had to put the train tracks down as the train was rolling, which is how wrestling usually goes, and the chaotic nature of that is what makes wrestling enjoyable. It's what makes it different from the other art forms. It's what makes it special. It's what makes it wrestling. It's so fucking rough and rugged, and it doesn't always work, but then that's the beauty of it. You know, when we can talk about how it didn't work. When fucking WCW 2000 was dying, they were fucking dying. But god damn it, they were trying to make art. It was just bad art. It was real bad art. It was stick figures and it was bad collaging and it was paper mache that fell apart. But god damn it, they were trying to make art. And so when we talk about it today, and we talk about that,
I'm probably referring to Vince Russo as trying to make art.
You don't get to decide what art is, damn it, unless it's corporate plastic bullshit that comes out for numbers, which we all can agree that is not art. When someone makes bad art, it's still art. They still tried. It's just bad. It just didn't. It's not enjoy. This is not what we asked for. It's that Homer Simpson meme where he tries to build the grill and he's like, "Why does mine look like that?" Well,
I mean, hey, here's what I'll say too. End stage WCW, Johnny Ace, Ed Ferrara, Terry Taylor at the helm.
God.
There's a reason it died.
but they were trying. Goddamn it.
Hey, we had a reboot of the cruiserweight division at the end. It didn't get to take off fully, but look, we had AJ Styles, you had Christopher Daniels there, like Elix Skipper, and we have a lot of what was the foundational building blocks for TNA. The whimsy was still
I don't
there.
understand the term reboot. It was always there.
It's because they cleaned out the titles and the championships and the holders and everything.
I mean, the thing too was like towards the end, they cut like every of like the top like cruiserweight, like all the luchadors were practically let go unless your name was Rey Mysterio, and so many wrestlers that were of that lower echelon were just cut for budgetary reasons or because you had just a revolving door of new head writers coming in, and a lot of them, like Vince Russo doesn't see the great potential because he doubts El Dandy for some reason, and El Dandy gets let go.
Who are you to doubt El Dandy?
Comedy guy, solid worker. Silver King, same thing. Los Fabulosos was killing it. The fans were starting to dig it, and then hey, new head writer, boom, cut them. But then we started to kind of rebuild. Chris Kanyon was putting together quite the roster of guys when it came to the lower echelon. Unfortunately, it was lower echelon, but getting Kidman, getting Mysterio, but then bringing in a bunch of guys in there as well, like a Styles, like a Daniels, and being able
Kanyon was booking.
He was like a kind of a talent relations type thing. They were giving him a lot of control when it came to signing a lot of young talents, and Kanyon was honestly single-handedly rebuilding WCW's cruiserweight division, because that's when we started seeing the influx of guys like Shane Helms and Shannon Moore and Akio.
See, that's what I think of when I think of late stage cruiserweight. So like it's hard for me to imagine it ever being gone, because they had 3 count in Young Dragons, one of which ended up becoming one of my favorite wrestlers ever. Ironically,
yeah, Jimmy Wang Yang.
One.
Oh,
that's my goat. The Party Bus.
God. Kaz Hayashi was pretty damn good once he went back to Japan.
Did you hear the rumor that Kaz Hayashi was getting paid minimum wage in WCW?
Yes.
That's
all that to say,
crazy.
though, even this stuff we can talk about and laugh and look back and be entertained by the attempts or the tries. I can't look back and be entertained by WWE fucking firing 50 people during COVID or whatever. Like, I can't look back at WWE's corporate bullshit and read a Death of WWE book the way I can read a Death of WCW book and laugh. Like, wow, this is so fucking funny and entertaining. The WWE stuff just depresses me. It's fucking. This makes me sad and sick.
Cold, heartless corporate company killing people.
Killing itself. Killing my enjoyment of it. And again, and then the opposite side of that, that's exactly why I enjoy AEW so much. Because they're just building the fucking tracks in front of the train always. They're fucking flying by the seat of their goddamn pants sometimes. It's so entertaining. And when it hits, it fucking hits. God damn it. And then when it doesn't, you can laugh. Like, damn, that Varsity Blondes thing definitely didn't work out, but damn it. They tried. God damn it, they tried.
It had a whimsy.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I can look back on the Varsity Blondes and be like, "Ha, that was funny," but I don't think I'll be able to look back on Lexus King the same way. Like, it's okay. Look at what they did to him. They painted him plastic, and it still didn't work. Anyway, it's just this has been a bad year for WWE. So that Booker of the Year title is gone, long gone. Triple H's nowhere near that thing. Stay the fuck away from there.
It's not
Give it
just
to that
many
guy,
choices.
Give it to that guy, Salvatore the Third, CMLL dude. That motherfucker's on fire. They're killing that shit. They know what their people want. God damn it.
Hey, get ready, because Vince Russo's taking over Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god. He said we're gonna talk about Me Too, and we're gonna talk about the canceling people.
Bro.
And bro, we're gonna talk about all the things nobody wants to talk about. We're gonna do a MAGA storyline, and everybody's gonna love
Oh no. XPW got you beat on that one, homie.
it. Where's Necro at?
I was going to say, no, not Necro Butcher.
Where's Triple H at? They got you beat. Long got you beat.
I think Necro Butcher has a fucking a MAGA gimmick with like Jasmine St.
I
Clair.
don't think that's a gimmick, my friend. I don't think that's a gimmick.
I don't know if Jasmine St. Clair's a MAGA, but
Well, I feel like sometimes you should be careful who you associate with that. Oh my god, people are so funny, bro. That car. Anyway, there's a car that blew up in my neighborhood, my old neighborhood.
this is getting interesting.
I was like, what the fuck? Obviously. Anyway, the last thing we had to talk about tonight was just Dynamite. It was a good time. I had fun.
Let's get Dynamite.
Dynamite, let's blow it up.
Alright.
Let's blow it up. Take a shit.
Tony
Kaboom.
Schiavone got confronted finally.
That's right. Samoa Joe was not happy with Tony Schiavone
I can imagine.
doing what he did last week. How dare he?
May he reign.
How dare he? Well, all he really did was get out the way and allow Hangman to impersonate him. And Joe was not fucking happy. He told him, shut the fuck. He didn't say shut the fuck up. He just screamed, shut up. It was horrifying. I was like, oh my God.
Joe's scary.
They screamed at me like that. I might shit myself. I don't know. On the spot.
On the
Diarrhea.
spot.
Wet
Oh, no.
shit.
Oh,
All right.
it
I
keeps
wasn't
running.
even sick. How did this happen? Tony Schiavone comes out and he wants to talk about the AEW National Championship, but Joe comes out and he's like, shut the fuck up. But
Too many
Hangman
titles.
runs out to save Tony Schiavone is not enough. It's just not enough. He's just one guy. Out comes Eddie Kingston and Hook. And I'm like, why didn't we bring Eddie Kingston back if we weren't going to do anything of significance with him? They brought him back in a match with Big Bill so that he can fumble around with Hook randomly. Like,
And
what the
with his
fuck?
Finish.
What the fuck? Anyway,
I like them together. I just don't have any comprehension on what's going on here.
they don't have any. They don't have anything for them. It's clear to me, at least,
Yeah,
that
like it felt like we were getting something of like the mentor and protege relationship. No, it's just Hook tapping out and Kingston being like, "Yeah, it happens,"
damn. I guess that sucks.
and he
Anyway.
threatens the guy off camera.
They they come out and they say they even the odds, and so Hook is like, "Hey, you kicked me out of the ops, and then you won the trios titles. Well, why don't you give me a shot now?" And Joe's like, "Well, fuck you. I'll give you a shot. I can beat your ass." He wasn't lying, but we'll talk about that later on because that's the main event tonight. And the opening match though was Claudio Castagnoli defeating Orange Cassidy in an advantage match for the Blood and Guts. Pretty good match. It was only like 10 minutes, but pretty fun.
This goes hard.
Claudio uppercut the fucking shit. He sent Orange Cassidy right to fucking heaven.
It was cool.
12-22.
Orange Cassidy going in here, I think, with like 100 wins, and Claudio with 101.
Yeah. These guys are they don't have like the most, right? Are they have the biggest record?
At the very least, they're amongst the winningest singles wrestlers.
Okay. I think Jack Perry's the one or something like that. Anyway, Claudio gets the win. So we move on to a segment backstage with Kyle Fletcher getting challenged by Mark Briscoe. And Don Callis is like, no. He's like, what about no disqualifications? No. Don Callis wants... did he say no specifically to no disqualification? Can we keep that stipulation?
No, I think because Fletcher really wanted that, because I think
Yeah.
Fletcher wanted to have some fun. Which, by the way, shout out Mama Larocco's famous Mama Larocco-isms. In this instance, talking about how Kyle Fletcher steadily is looking more and more like Don Callis every appearance.
That's good. I didn't realize that. You're absolutely right.
They got the same suit, same glasses, everything.
I did not see
Dude,
that.
he's gonna get a scar probably after the no DQ match. I guarantee it.
Oh God.
So Don Callis says if Mark Briscoe wants the TNT Championship match, then Mark Briscoe is going to have to put his relationship with the conglomeration on the line. If he loses, he will have to join the Don Callis family and leave the conglomeration forever. So that's going to be the match at Full Gear, presented by DC Comics. That's really cool. They got a read there where Excalibur is like, this week's chapter of DCKO, Night Fight, Batman versus Robin, and they do the whole thing, and Joshua Williamson and Dan Mora, and I was like, wow, this is cool.
John's two loves colliding.
It's beautiful because next year there ain't gonna be a WB, so let's enjoy it while we got it.
God.
So
Leave the memories alone.
no, please. Anyway, we're still backstage with Renee and the Young Bucks when they let us. I guess they announced this match on Saturday. I think Kenny Omega and Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander. Renee Paquette asks the Bucks if this means that they're going to be part of the Don Callis family officially. And Don Callis walks up and interrupts them and says, they don't need to answer that right now because I want them to talk to their friend, Kazuchika Okada. And Okada comes out and he tells them, don't take too much time with their answer. It's like, what the fuck? Okada's going to kill them too.
Leave the memories alone.
We followed that up with a women's tag team championship tournament. The first match in the first round. Tournament's officially kicking off. Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron getting the upset win over Mercedes Moné and Athena.
Harley pinned Athena.
Harley Cameron pinned Athena. I never saw this coming.
I was not expecting. I thought it was going to be a clean sweep.
For sure, I thought Willow and Harley were fucked. But I guess it wouldn't have made sense for Mercedes and Athena to face the Sisters of Sin next week. If you really think about it, that would have been a really weird match. But
What's their name? The Babes of Wrath now?
the Babes of Wrath. I won't call them that. They're Willow Nightingale and Holly Cameron, and you are not a tag team, and you will not be staying together after this tournament is done. So, no. Anyway,
I mean,
they
they can
got
still have names.
Greg. If Willow is a conglomerate, she already has a name. She's not a babe.
They used to give names to everyone in the tag league, even though they never stayed together.
Well, okay, sure. But they spent the whole tour together. No, I guess Willow and Harley will spend this whole tour together.
All right.
I didn't expect them to make
Tag
it past
5.
this match. So we'll see. Anyway, that was a surprise. But we followed that up with the segment that Tony Schiavone originally wanted to start the show with. She comes back out to talk about the AEW National Championship. It's gonna be It's gonna be, I guess, created. It's the first champion is gonna be.
We just kind of stole it from the NWA.
NWA. Some NWA fans are mad, but there's only like 12 of y'all, so like do something about it, right?
Honestly, no, it's kind of silly because like yeah, you're the only one who ever had a national championship. Shut up, come on.
Like a million territories have
Honestly,
this.
like functionally speaking, what is the difference between the national championship and the U.S. championship?
At this point, I'm just upset it's not one of those like the Eastern Heritage titles.
Middle,
Eastern
South,
Heritage.
Upper, Eastern, North World Heavyweight Championship.
the fucking Seminole Tribe Land Championship.
Oh my God, that's slightly racist, right?
It's not racist at all.
Depending on who you crown as the first champion.
I didn't say anything about
Gunther.
I was referring to the Florida Seminoles down there in Florida who are named after that tribe.
No, why is Necro Butcher in the tournament?
You know how many sports teams have racist names, Greg? That does not help.
That name is not considered racist. In fact, it is considered very respectful to the tribe.
I like respecting the tribe.
As long as the tribe is okay with it.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So what was the next?
Remember Tony Schiavone joined the Hurt Syndicate.
That's right. Tony Schiavone finally joins the Hurt Syndicate. Him and Shelton Benjamin. They're gonna be a tag team.
And I like to, because if you notice when Ricochet came out and was talking to them, Tony Schiavone was giving the same angry eyes that they were as well.
He hurts people. He hurts people. Tony Schiavone is a great guy for
but like,
fan.
If he's hiding from the ops, joining the Hurt Syndicate's not a bad option.
That's exactly why he made sure to get the matching suit, so that Joe wouldn't fuck with him. But he wasn't able to get this segment out on time. Joe was already there.
Oh, no.
He wasted his time.
The newest member, he took MJF's spot.
So yeah, there's a funny moment. He calls out the Hurt Syndicate as the first 3 participants in the Casino Gauntlet, and there's a funny moment where MVP has to tug on Tony Schiavone's beard to make sure that he's really him and not Hangman. They get interrupted by the Demand, and I'm not sure if the Demand were also announced as participants.
I think Ricochet maybe said he was. I was really excited at the potential that they kept talking about of Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley being 1 and 2, and I feel like they have to do that now. We've already set an expectation.
People, now let's hurt ourselves.
Hey, one of you just got to take the fall, and then if no one else gets the opportunity to come out there.
Yeah, but the Demand want to be in the match. Ricochet, MVP says the only thing you're good at is getting your ass beat by us. Ricochet talks over MVP, but MVP's trying to get a line across. He's like, you're good at getting hurt by people, but we hurt people. But Ricochet's just stepping on that shit. Like, that's funny as hell. But yeah, so that was that pretty much. Nothing. We didn't learn much more about the national championship in this segment. Not as much as I wanted to. But we had a Blood and Guts advantage match after this. Darby Allin defeating Daniel Garcia. even though Pac interfered and fucking killed Darby Allin on the outside.
Kick to the back of the head.
He had it. He was bleeding like out of the back of his head, and I thought it was from the kick. It was, but I don't know. Maybe it was the bump, but Darby had a fucking big ass cut on the back of his head. Which, by the way, go listen to the interview with Darby Allin right now that I was supposed to be at, but I mixed up the time.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Supposed to be at. It was at 10, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll set my alarm for 9:45." EST.
No,
Not PST, where I am. So
that'll do it.
that being said, the interview still exists. It's still there. Danny Ocean and Malik took care of it. It's out. It's there. Go to 3NT's YouTube right now. 3NT Wrestling YouTube. We got an interview out with Darby Allin right now. Darby Allin is a fucking maniac. Did you know that?
This is true.
I knew it.
I was like, this guy is a little insane. That's not a gimmick.
The Syndicate hurts people. Darby hurts himself.
They're like, they asked him about, Malik has this thing he asks people in the interview where he's like, what is it you want to do in AEW that is you want to do or die trying? Like 50 cents, get rich or die trying. And Darby's like, that reminds me of my fiance who got shot in the head in high school. It's like, what the fuck, Darby? That's your 50 cent reference. Anyway, go check the interview out right now. It's available. The audio will probably be up on the podcast feed soon. But
oh yeah,
Darby Allin goes out there after that interview, has a match with Daniel Garcia, wins, brings the score to 1-1 for the Blood and Guts advantage. Jon Moxley and Roderick Strong will now have to break the tie this Saturday on Collision. But post-match, the Death Riders tried to jump Darby Allin. Conglomeration runs out. They tried to single out Kyle Fletcher because Jon Moxley's mad that he got tapped out, or he would have been tapped out. Oh, I said Kyle Fletcher. There's too many Kyles.
But notice, Mark Briscoe didn't come out with the conglomerates.
He was fucking thinking about his life decisions.
With Fletcher. And that's where we bring in Fletch into this equation.
No, but they wanted to break Kyle O'Reilly's arm, and Roderick Strong would not let them. He leaped over Kyle O'Reilly's arm. I was like, don't break it. That's what they want to do. That's what they want you to do.
I knew he was going to join his wife.
Anyway, they did clear the ring.
And we closed the segment with End of Heartache, which is awesome.
We did. Roddy for the save. We'll see next week in Blood and Guts if the Death Riders don't die. But we had a segment now. FTR comes out and they're like, "Man, we won we're number one contenders for the World Tag Team Championships. We don't feel like it right now. We're angry. We're gonna go disrespect Brandito's grandma and his brother. I always forget his fucking brother's Gravity. I forgot about that.
Forget about Gravity.
You only bring that up when it's convenient."
Gravity only forgets about Pac.
Oh god! So they were disrespecting his grandma. So Gravity gets involved, and they're gonna give him a stuffed pile driver, and nobody can come out for the save because Bro Dito is locked in a locker room. Except that Brody King is really strong, so he just punched through the door. He just punched right through the locker room door.
Flimsiest door.
And he runs out there. They save Gravity, Bandito's brother, and we'll see what FTR versus Brodito ends up being. Although, as we've mentioned before, this is probably where the pivot ends for Brodito. I think it's probably time for FTR to get the belts the way they were originally intended to. But it was fun while it lasted. Anyway, we had the women's Blood and Guts advantage match. Megan Bayne defeating Mina Shirakawa. Queen Aminata's replacement in the Blood and Guts situation. Marina Shafir chokes out Toni Storm at the commentary desk and distracts Mina, allowing Megan Bayne to get the win with a Tiger Bomb. Post-match, Liger Bomb, not a Tiger Bomb. They're very different things, and if you know the difference, then we can be friends. Post match, a giant brawl breaks out between all of the ladies in Blood and Guts, all 12 of them.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, this happens a bit, quite a bit. We have the main event now, or actually, we got a video package for Blood and Guts narrated by Dean Malenko, the Iceman.
Oh my god,
he's alive. AEW Trios Championship main event. The Ops pretty decisively beat Hook, Hangman, and Eddie Kingston. I thought that was so funny because they told this story where Hook baited Joe into giving them a title match, and at no point were the Ops in danger.
They were one by one taking down Hook, Kingston, and Hangman.
They killed this team.
They murdered the world champion. One man single-handedly killed the Hangman.
Hobbs goes out there and he fucking does a world's strongest slam off the stage through a table to Hangman. Then he goes into the ring and just puts Hook in the backbreaker and taps him out. Like, holy shit.
It was like the world's weakest torture act 2 that Hook tapped to.
What the fuck? I was like, what is the story for Hook here? Because the whole thing for Hook was he got replaced by Hobbs and it wasn't right. And Hobbs was like, this is why, you little bitch.
This is twice in a row Hook's tapped out.
So I guess the story is that Hook is a failure and he needs to find himself.
Now Shibata's got to make him tap and he's got the trifecta.
The funniest shit in the world to me
like a bomb. Yikes.
Is that Hobbs did this world's strongest slam off the stage through a table to Hangman, and the finish of the match comes no less than a minute later. So Hangman is still dead when they announce Hangman Adam Page versus Powerhouse Hobbs in a Falls Count Anywhere match next week. And I'm like, has anybody asked Hangman, who's still dead, who would he be interested in this? But like,
your next match is up.
Probably telling him as he's on the ground, like he's looking at the graphic, like, what the fuck is that? A Falls Count everywhere. Anyway, Falls Count's in the ring tonight, and he put me through the table outside. but that was the end of Dynamite. Pretty fucking fun show, even though I had some real issues with some story things tonight. I was like, what? I don't know if I had an issue as much as what are we saying when we killed them like that? Like, oh shit, the Ops do not fuck around. It's not a joke. They subverted the whole trope.
Right. Hook's back was just destroyed. Eddie Kingston basically it was a 1v3, and I was like, oh no, now they're going after Eddie. And then on top of that, the world champion was taken out by only one member of the team.
Nuts. And not the guy who's going for the title either.
Yeah, not even when he's going. The guy's his enforcer friend.
Holy shit. But listen, if it was on purpose, then I'm down. Like that build intrigue. It was different. It didn't go the way I thought it would. If it was just like a lapse in technique, at least I enjoyed the moment.
I had fun with that. I didn't think it was bad at all. I think that was a unique way to go around it.
Yeah, no, that was interesting. It's just like,
and like legit, like wow, like the Ops felt like a threat there. I love that.
And it's Hobbs too. You know, I would love for Hobbs to be a legitimate world championship contender. So him killing Hangman like that, and then pinning Hook, and then fucking Torture Rack just killed Hook. That's great. That's great shit. Can't wait for next week. Next week's show is pretty stacked, as in they've got the 2 Blood and Guts matches, and now Falls Count Anywhere Hangman versus Hobbs. That's a big ass show. It's supposed to be 2.5 hours long. So
they keep doing this.
Yeah, they didn't announce it either. So we'll see how it goes next week. They probably just do it. We're just doing it. We're just doing it. It is wild, you know, when they don't announce it, but it's like 20 past the hour and the match is still going, and you're like, what? What?
Like, please end.
This has to end. Anyway, that's us. I mean, we talked about everything we had to talk about. There's really nothing left. It's it. Make sure you follow us on all the social medias. Nick LaRocco on Facebook, John Escudero on Facebook, Dershi Radio everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. If you want a job,
there we go.
we don't pay
We're hiring.
yet, but we are hiring. It sounds
Pays
crazy.
experience.
It sounds crazy. We'll get there. We're like this close, man. Give us a fucking really. Man. No, we're in the middle of I say we, like I have a team and it's just me doing too many things at once. We have applicants right now for
In the pipeline.
in the pipeline. No, to do comic book reviews, weekly reviews on the website. So we would have a stream of regular written reviews to read on Dershi Radio, comicbookclick.com. So that's coming. There's a lot of things coming. I'm working with stuff. I'm working with people on things. I've got 2026. Well, no, 2025 was really big, but
It was.
we have to follow up on that. So we have to push forward and then we're gonna announce partnerships and new shows and fucking new reviewers on the website. Hope got things in the pipeline, as Nick said. So it's working, right? Dershi Radio. Yeah,
It's a thing.
as we did, I'm noticing something that's crazy. Like we're on Facebook, and there's a lot of. Sometimes I undermine myself in my own mind because it's Facebook. Like, it should be bigger on Twitter or TikTok or Instagram or something. But Facebook is where we are, and I see some of these bigger wrestling news outlets, and they can't figure out, Facebook. And I realize, like, I think we run this. Like, I don't think
You did this.
anybody else can fuck with us. I think this is ours. I think this whole domain belongs to us. There are organizations, if you want to call them that. We're an organization. We're media. We've done things. We go places. They just exist online. But they might have like more followers and stuff. But I noticed that, they can post something and go like 10 minutes and nobody touches it. There's no like, there's no comments, there's no nothing. That would never happen to us. I could post a picture of my palm and 6 people will be in the comments asking, why did you post a picture of your fucking
It's
palm?
your palm. I'll tell you, I hate that.
I hate your palm. Your palm is AEW shill. Are you teasing Motor City?
This is where the power lies.
And so I realized that if you built your following earlier on in Facebook, like a lot of these places did, that more than likely your 1 million, 2 million, 3 million followers are mostly bots, dead accounts, or foreign accounts that don't work anymore. Whereas Dirt Sheet Radio has such an organic, like, we built this following with our bare fucking hands by screaming at the sun, just saying things and drawing attention, and people coming to us because they wanted to, not because we paid, or not because we bought it, or not because we needed to run ads. We've never paid for a sponsored post. We don't do things like that, but yet we get engagement that rivals and surpasses all of the most important wrestling outlets that exist. All of them. Dave Meltzer can't touch me. Sean Ross Sapp can't touch me.
Oh,
he's
jeez.
trying. They're trying. He's on Facebook right now, and he's trying so desperately. And I throw him a bone because I'm like, I feel bad. Like, man, we are so successful off the stuff that you wrote, and you can't make that shit work. I can.
We're doing it.
So I throw him a bone. I give him a share on Dershi Radio because I'm nice like that. I'm a benevolent God. No, it's cool. It's a good feeling. We did that. And obviously, I'm an asshole. So, like, if you gave me the power, I don't know why you did that. But we're here. We're here. And I want to thank you all because it doesn't happen without you guys. And I don't know. I'm really, the gravity of what Dirt Sheet Radio has become is really dawning on me lately. Like, what the fuck? I swear to God, until like yesterday, I was just Dirt Sheet Radio is just like us three. It's just whatever it was the day it was in the beginning. It's just what it has been to me in my head, and it's for some reason it just has more and more responsibilities. But I'm doing this application process for people. I just put it floated out. I was just like, hey man, you guys, I'm looking for some writers, and then like fucking 20 people were interested. I was like, holy fucking shit. And then you have people talking about how, man, it's such an opportunity and we appreciate everything you guys do. And I was like, what? Us? Me? What? What? Like, holy shit.
That's pretty cool, though.
I'm starting to realize there's a responsibility here that I'm going to ignore and still be myself. No.
Broke, we're not fixing it.
I have no intention of changing. So yeah, that's it. That's another thing that dawned on me. Nobody can fire me. I can say what I want. I recently, this is because it's the end of the show, and the only people who are listening are the only ones who matter. If you're still listening now, you matter more than everyone else. There's 170,000 followers on Facebook alone, and if you're still listening to the podcast right now,
you're one of the good ones.
You matter more than all of them.
We could award the top fan badge. It would be to you.
I would give it to you physically. But yeah, thank you, guy, girl, person, they,
individual.
them, I respect, individual, whatever your label may be. Thank you. Fuck, man, this is cool. I don't know where we're gonna be in 10 years. What the?
Oh my 10? Gosh, honestly.
10? I died. My camera just died right in the Ty Dillinger. 10. But I don't know. It's wild because I think that we are going to be. They're going to know our names. They already know our names.
They already do. I was going to say.
But like, they're going to know our fucking name. And also, if you need help, Sean, Dave, Mike, Wade, I'm here. I've made this work. I can make you a couple $. You know, I got friends. I've taught my friends. I don't eat by myself. I teach my friends how to eat here. You know, I taught Greg. Greg don't want to listen. Greg fucked around. Greg, you can still do it tomorrow. But Nick is doing well, aren't you, Nick?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, I'm open. Hey, give me whatever. Come on. Me. I'm here. Bruno's here. Come on.
Danny's over at Pro Wrestling Network. He's making that shit work.
Danny's killing it over there too.
Killing it. Actually, shit, this is gonna be great. Look out! I was gonna say look out for us, but you ain't gonna be between.
You're already seeing us.
We're already here. But thank you, man. We'll listen. We'll tell you guys next week. Be sure to come on over to the come back to the social medias. I had burned myself out on the video stuff, but I recalibrated my mindset on the post-show aspect, and I think I'm ready to revisit it very soon. As far as they actually gave back monetization for videos on Dirt Sheet Radio, so I was like, I should probably take advantage of
That's a fair point.
It's pretty simple reasoning. But thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless.
The sport of professional